champion
of the year.
Oh, let's talk about it. I appreciate that. I didn't even say the last couple of videos. Dang, thank you, Mickey. I appreciate that. You can go ahead and donate to the GoFundMe in the description below. Again, the top two, the highest donations will get seats at the panel in January, the first 2 weeks of January. And everyone that donated will get a survey within the next 2 months. There's 2 different surveys. The code check you will be completing, and y'all will have your own list when it comes time to reveal the champion of the year. But stay tuned for that. I appreciate everybody who did donate. Even if you don't donate, thank you for your time, man. Bless. But let's get into today's topic. Today's topic now.
Well, I'm old
Southpaw.
Look at that. He's donating on Cam.
No cash off the top. That's
all right.
See that?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He don't know nothing about start right there. He don't know nothing about cash app. I cannot do that.
I'll put it in there for him, but you know this is going to whoever y'all win. The battle rap of the year, whoever you win, this is yours. I'm gonna just put it on there for you. I got you. And put it right there. I won't spend it on the Chipotle or nothing. On no Yeezys or nothing like that.
All right.
But let's get to the topic at hand. Southpaw Battle Coalition, Legends Never Die 4, their main event. And I feel like I had two, very neutral pair of people that can talk about it in detail. Mickey Fax and Chosen, as well as Tech 9. Big K versus New Jersey Twork. Now, a lot of people feel like they're in the red zone, that they messed up here. Twork messed up here. Big K messed up here. A lot of, they feel bad about these two people, so they're throwing negativity on the main event. But honestly, that's what the battlers have brought to themselves. So you can't get mad at the fans too much if they feel a way about, so pretty much they got to show and prove like why you shouldn't feel that way. But until then, what's your initial thoughts on the battle?
You want to go first? For me, let me preface it because I know how Big K gets. Don't block me, bro.
I got unblocked.
Oh wow, good stuff.
Because Big K's undefeated. You gotta acknowledge that at some point. Right. The dog is undefeated.
Right.
Yeah.
Big K's one of my favorites.
Favorite
rapper. One of my favorite rappers. He can rap on beats.
Oh.
He's great in the culture as well. But he has been slacking a little bit. He's been coming with short rounds. He hasn't been finishing rounds. We haven't been getting that Big K potency that we remember from 2013, 14, 15, 16. And we all love that Big K. And we need that Big K. And we need that Big K for this particular battle. As far as Twork goes, Twork has been jamming for a very long time. It has not just been, this year. And I think going again, he's more aggressive and his delivery is a little bit more better than Big K, but I feel like Big K still brings a certain level of talent that can pull this off, and if, I don't think Big K has any other matches coming up either.
At all, I don't think so. Twork battles though.
Twork, I think he just battled. I think he choked in a battle that just happened, like last week.
What's that? Was it Butter from the Block? I believe.
Yeah, Butter from the Block.
That's a clip they sent
weeks ago.
Yeah, he choked against Butter from the Block. Does he battle Young Cannon before or after Big K?
I think before.
Yeah, he got that battle.
Young Cannon's not gonna play with him.
Young Cannon's not
gonna play with him. So you gotta be serious for that too. So you gotta be serious for this match and Young Cannon. So that's a mountain to climb.
He's battled 30 times this year, man.
I can't see Twork pulling this off.
Okay.
I just can't. Like as much as I want to say Twork is gonna win, I can't say that, man. He's not winning regular battles. You know what I'm saying? I think, the last battle that he might have won, aside from the Suge battle, may have been that 2-on-2.
Yeah,
as far as recent, and I think
the Drugs battle was debatable.
Yeah, I gave that. I edged it to Twork, but I feel like that 2-on-2. Drugs was on him to kind of be, we got to do this, and it was a 1-rounder. But I think with 3 rounds with Big K, you just can't play, man. This is not play. And I feel like, Big K, he's seeing what everybody's saying. I'm hoping that he treats the culture with that respect and gives them a show, man. We need a show. I want a classic Big K battle. We haven't got one in a long time. At least we have a classic Twork battle this year.
Yeah,
at least 2. You know what I'm saying?
You got 2 of them, yeah. The Shotgun and Suge joint.
Right,
They
so
put it out.
we don't have
Averb is like at 700,000. I think.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
wow.
great
Yeah.
battle. It's a great battle, and I feel like we need something from K. You know what I'm saying? I think Big K. You know, it was a disappointing URL return. You know the John.
I had him winning too.
Yeah, I had him winning too.
Prediction. I thought like he about
Me
to really
too.
smoke.
The John battle. You know, I thought that was actually a pretty decent battle, but I thought John pulled it off. And then he had another battle. He battled Iron
Solomon.
Iron
RBE.
Solomon. And you can't
Jammed
play with
up.
iron. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like K, man, I'm going for you. I typically don't go against K. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going for you to beat Twork. I hope that you do it, bro. What you think?
Chosen.
Well, it's considering how many battles that Twork really have lined up.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a post that he said after this year he's no
Only
longer
URL,
only
so he said, that's what
URL.
he
So I know he's trying to finish out his commitments that he already engaged in. So.
He got Danger Zone coming up too.
So
Yeah.
it depends on how many battles that he had because he have to write for different people, and one of them battles he's going to really show up real big.
Yeah.
It's just which one.
Which
he's gonna
one?
do, which one. So I don't really know for sure. I'm not taking anything away from him because he does write last minute and can come up with some amazing stuff.
Right.
So it just depending on which battle you catch him at, So I can't really say, as we said, Big K's been kind of a little lackadaisy a little bit, but he still has the potential that can beat you on any given day, and this is the opportunity for him to make that statement that he's still here against Twork. You know what I mean? But it's up to what Twork you're going, where you catch Twork at amongst these battles that he's trying to finish out his commitment with.
Yeah.
Twork reminds me of John Jones. How great he started out, how great
That's
he was,
it.
but he could never.
You know what's going on with John Jones, right?
I know exactly what's going on. I know the drugs and all that, but he could not. I mean, I'm not saying drugs.
Let's not remove the drugs.
I'm not saying drugs, but I mean, Twork did have alcohol poisoning. He couldn't make it to
Okay, I
initiation,
get
so we
that.
could kind of like. It's not. I'm not. It could be not
Yeah.
per se what he's doing, but
Yeah.
it's still on the lines of somebody.
I caught you by surprise.
It's
I had no
still on the
clue
lines
you
of
said
somebody
that.
who has a lot of talent and is not taking advantage of their talent. John Jones pretty much screwed his whole UFC career. This guy's undefeated, knocking everybody out. Could have been potentially making $20-30 million a UFC fight, and he's probably going to end up broke in a few years or whatever. And to me, Twork he's showing all the signs of someone that's not taking his craft serious. Chess did the same thing where he was not doing very well.
Right.
Chess. People were saying Chess was going to be the new Tay-Rock at one point.
Yep.
He was going to be the new face of URL, and then that dwindled out. Twork, to me, is a bigger star than Chess to me. Twork has more hype built around him. Twork performs better than Chess to me. So Twork has all the potential in the world, but if he continues the way he's going, things are not going to end very well. Because once the fans lose interest, it's hard to gain them back.
Yeah.
Very hard. I've seen a lot of battle rappers, myself included, go through that phase where you have to find a way to gain their attention back. Because once they're off you, they're off you. Unless you do some amazing and miracle stuff like save a child while cars coming. That's the only way. Then it's very hard. And to me, I feel like Twork, him saying that he's only going to do URL again, that's a step in the direction. Him not taking so many battles is a step in the direction.
That's next year. Still stuck in right now.
I just hope he doesn't close out bad. I hope they don't lose interest by the time he gets to I'm only doing URL. They might say the hell with you by that time.
We don't need you now.
I don't think they'll do that.
I'm hoping they don't, but fans switch. They switch. The same way you flip the switch on when you walk into the room, they do the same thing. They will switch on you.
I told him that.
And Twork hasn't been saying nice things about them. You know what I mean? He's been saying whatever. He's been saying like SMD to everybody. He don't care. And he's got that attitude that naive, I don't get F y'all, like whatever, so what? Yeah, I don't care. He got to change that. He got to humble himself, and he got to stop taking battles. This battle, to me, the only thing that's in his favor is he's going against Big K. And Big K has been terrible this year. Terrible. Big K has been horrible. I don't care if he blocks me. He has been terrible this year. I'm just calling it for what it is. Big K has been awful this year, like you mentioned. Short rounds. Material has not been that good. Mixtape bars. Yeah. Big K, this has been a horrible year for Big K. And a year ago, whatever, Big K was in the runnings for Champion of the Year. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of dwindled down at the end of the year. It started with the Old Red battle, if you ask me, when he had the dry angle about Old Red using the bathroom. And it just been downhill for him ever since. He's had some okay rounds, but he hasn't had a great battle in a very long time. And he's had some good looks. Iron Solomon, T-Top, return on URL. This is just all the work that you put in. This is your chance to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and you just squandered it all. So I don't know what's going to happen with this battle. I'm not going to go again. If Twork was battling anybody else, I'd probably be picking that person. But because he's battling a person who hasn't been great all year, who hasn't had any moments, I'm going with Twork 2-1.
Dang, y'all took all my talking points. I mean, I like the way Mickey said it, and like the way you rebuttal in this sense. Very beautiful. I spoke to Twork. I got to put the interview out at some point in time, probably the first week of October. And you got to think that the scope is on you. Like, we're talking about URL matches, like matches off URL. They're still looking at you as if it's a URL match. So it doesn't matter who you take.
Right.
Let's say you got Big K coming up. You know
fact.
what I mean? On Legend Never Die.
That's a fact.
So are you gonna be motivated, prepared for him?
I mean, I didn't rock that shit off.
Yeah, you did. Again, it's Radio Beat.
Got crazy.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I
you
mean.
know what I mean? I don't went over there and got crazy. It ain't nothing to do that again. And especially where I'm living at, like I'm a celebrity out there.
Okay,
like, you know what I
okay.
mean?
It's easy for you.
Yeah, I ain't going, but I'm gonna kick his ass though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the thing though. Like when I like usually when I'm majority of the time when I'm talking, you really got something to worry about. Like if I ain't really
You
saying
ain't saying
too
nothing
much,
at all.
then,
I can't find a tweet from you. Yeah,
and you know
I'm worried.
You know what's up. Like, but
Yeah.
if I'm talking, then it's an issue. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick his ass though. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying like
You hear that, Big K?
I'm gonna kick Big K's ass. Look, I mean, shit, he in the same predicament I'm in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah.
I'm gonna kick his ass, man. We'll whip his ass, dog. I'm gonna whip Big K's ass, man.
I see. Twork showed, like, to me, it showed he got to be motivated for his opposition. If he's not motivated for you, you can see it in how he talks, you can see it in how he tweets and everything. I feel like for this specific league, this is the same league he battled Radio B on. So it's the same guy, same business. He said out there they treat him like a star and he shows out. So I think, like you said, Tech, if he's battling anybody else, I'd be like, maybe Twork not going to take it. You know what I mean? He got Danger Zone, that's the one round, by the way, a close combat battle league. And he has YK October the 13th, I believe. October 13th? No. He has somebody. I think he has 3 matches
Lined up already.
3 matches before Big K. I mean, it's going to show a lot of struggle. So it's like if Big K can even come consistent 3 rounds, it could be in his favor. But Twork had more high moments throughout this year.
Yeah,
He definitely did a whole bunch of bad. We acknowledging that, but he had a whole bunch of high moments too.
Right.
Because the second they dropped that Shotgun Suge
the
battle,
stock is back up.
Yeah.
you know what I
That's
mean.
a really good battle.
Yeah.
So if they want to help him, you can drop that battle. But a lot of f ups too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Preparation has to be on point.
But to Twork's advantage, like even on a smaller league, and if he chokes out or jerseyed out, he still had some good bars where he still beat the guys.
If it's a one round,
You know what I'm saying? If it was a run, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen a couple battles where he still beat the guy, even though he kind of passed the buck on that one. He still won.
Yeah, he definitely, like, we point out all the negatives too, but there's been some positive on them small leagues too. He definitely spazzed, like you said, spazzed out and beat people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's up to Twork what he wants to do with his career, to make, because again, you said URL can say no with them, come URL only, but hey, you messed up 3 battles, the fans are on you. So it's up to where you want to take your career. Like I keep saying, Twork, it can be a 10,000, 20,000 plus battle rap. I seen a strike going on too. I'm like, it's up to you. You have the star power. You got Drake following you. Who knows? If you keep killing people, you have 3 bodies, and Drake's watching pay-per-views. Drake literally tweeted, I think, he DM'd him or something. I'm watching pay-per-views just for you. You body 3 more people. Yo, Drake, what's up? Let's chill real fast. Let's get some coffee or something.
Right.
Put you on a track. Stuff like that can happen, but that's all in your hands.
right?
You know what I mean? So if you want to mess up, stuff like that, you got to stop. I told him this to his face, so I put it for Joe again. You can't prepare last minute. Just because you can do it,
Don't do
you're
it.
gambling with it.
Exactly.
You're gambling with it. Sometimes it works, and a lot of times it don't. DNA didn't work. The match before that didn't work. Probably with QP it worked.
Yeah.
So you saying it didn't work 4 times, but it worked 1 time? That means you can't keep doing it. It's just that simple.
That's right.
Preparation. Everybody. I always ask Twork, if any face off I'm in with Tworking, Are you prepared? Are you motivated? That's the first 2 questions I ask him every time. If you don't answer those, I'm like, man, this battle don't really mean nothing to this dude. You about to mess up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know we've seen a lot of cats that were talented in basketball, and people that outworked them made it to the league. Where you like, yo, this guy
wasn't that good.
was, but they outworked them and they end up in the league. You're like, yo, this person was like, I know like 3 or 4 names off the top of my head. I could be like, yo, yeah, this guy was great. Like he had all the talent in the world, but started drinking, smoking, dealing with the women or whatever. And next you know he didn't. But the guy that you thought was out, he's out there hooping at 2, 3 in the morning when the lights are out. He's in the league now. You know what I mean? So that's me telling Twork, you gotta continue to work hard, and that's to piggyback off of your preparation. You're not preparing for these battles. If you don't prepare for battles, that means you're not worth it.
Yeah.
Period.
You're not preparing. You're preparing to fail.
I agree.
That's simple. You know what I mean? But again, on top of that, this, champion is behind it. We looking at you. We paying attention. So the second something happens, we will be one of the first people to talk about it. We're gonna get special privileges from that league. We might get the footage way in advance before they even put up for y'all, for y'all to have it. So I think this will be on demand. I feel like video on demand, so you can check it out there. People will see it. People gonna talk about it. And I said, Twork, I don't care what league you on. You've been on URL. They're watching every battle because people, they love negativity. You know what I mean? Oh, this time I can talk about it. Did he choked again? Oh, here we go. He choked again. Twork messed up again. Twork did something again.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if you're not battling URL. It don't matter. It could be ABC Champion League.
You messed it up.
He choked on champion. You know what I'm saying? The microscope is following you. It's just a whole light. It could be a whole bunch of thieves out there.
Yeah.
I'm following this deep with the light on.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm watching you. Oh, there he goes Twork again. He messed up again. Boom.
They retweeting battles that he lost, and I ain't never even heard of the league.
Yeah.
French Toast League. Twork over there losing. Look at him again. They got the microscope on it.
Yeah, so, and I said, like, the fans, they switch on you, man. Trust me. We know, I know. You know what I mean? But that's battle rap. It's a battle rap culture.
Yep.
Nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? The only thing you can do about it is perform good.
That's it.
You said perfection.
That's it.
Them same people that matter of fact, track the comments. Just write down a few names like it says, F you, I hate you, I don't want to see you ever again. And then 3 months later, when you're on track, you'll see that same person that comes like, you my favorite, man, I love you. Man. When I can get an autograph, when I see you, I can be the same person. That's battle rap. That's battle rap, so it's up to you what you want to do, man. With that being said, champion.
Baby, treat life like baby. Cause what good is the right set? Waiting if it ain't